Welcome to another unboxing, you guys. Today I did a crazy eye look and my package arrived, so I know this is not like super Christmas themed or anything like that or advent calendar themed, and I know it's like, you know, just a different colorful look. This package just arrived, so I wanted to get up here and actually open it because I'm actually very excited for it. But what is on my eyes today is the Strange and Unusual palette from Bella Beauty Bar, and I don't know when that video is going to be up. I don't know in what order sometimes my videos are going to go, but that is what is on my eyes today, you guys, in case you are curious. Anyway, as you guys may know, I have been doing unboxings of all of the advent calendars that I've been picking up from Macy's. They had the 25 Days of Beauty Advent Calendar. I have that video up on my channel. They also had the Best of Beauty Advent Calendar, which was a little less expensive, but I think a lot more disappointing for me personally. But then they also had this particular calendar, which was also created for Macy's. It's the 12 Days of Little Luxuries, I think is what it is called. And even though this one is only 12 days and it retailed for $120, it is supposed to be a $322 value. This has got to be the nicest of the Macy's advent calendar so far that I have unboxed, because this one does come in this kind of packaging with a bow tie, and it does open up and there are drawers inside, whereas the other ones wore perforated edges. I think these are actually nice because you can reuse these. These are great for like storing ornaments and things like that. I've heard people say that, and that's actually really true because I have a lot of fragile ornaments, and some of them I have lost the boxes over the years, and something like this is actually like pretty small and a decent size that can fit in some of my bins in the garage. But this packaging is just 10 times better than the other advent calendars that we've had, again with like the perforated edges. I think the quality of this overall with the boxes is just so much nicer. And in addition to that, when I picked this up, and I did pay full price for it, sometimes I am able to get discounted at Macy's because I am like a rewards member or whatever, and I do have a card, and a lot of times they run a ton of sales. But this one I did pay full price, but they threw this in as well. It's, I don't think, a real leather tote. It's just a nice like pleather tote, which I don't think is like half bad looking. This is actually nice. It came in its own little plastic bag, so you could like regift this. You know, it's just kind of nice that they threw something extra in, but then they also threw in some testers. I like free stuff, okay? So even though the testers aren't the coolest thing in the world and they're really just that, they're testers, I always think that something like this is a nice treat. It's the same thing that other luxury brands do. Dior does it. When I've purchased from Chanel and Gucci directly from the website, they usually throw in something extra that's usually pretty nice, really nice. It's nice to get an extra gift. So the 5 things that came in here, the first one here is from J.Lo Beauty, and it is the That J.Lo Glow Serum. So visibly brightens and firms, and it's a decent tester size. I mean, it is a tester, but it's a decent size. Next Level Glow Bottled. Okay, so it's just like a skin glow. And then Clarins threw the double serum tester in, which has been going viral because they must have reached out to like everybody to do videos for them on this particular product. And Clarins is super expensive. I'll get a use out of this and see if I love it. Then the other testers was Renergy Triple Serum from Lancome. It looks like it's 3 packets, 1, 2, 3. So I'll probably get 3 uses out of it. That's not terrible. I just hate these plastics. Oh, and then there's the peptide cream. So the triple serum and then the peptide cream here. And then It Cosmetics threw in Confidence in a Gel Cream. There's probably 1 use in here as well. So anyway, just a couple of testers. I don't know if you guys like that kind of stuff, but I always do. All right, now let's get on into the box. So let's go to number 1 here. I'm anticipating all of these are gonna be in their individual boxes, or I would be a little bit upset because it is a luxury brand calendar with only 12 days retailing for $120 with a retail value of $322. So you're paying a little less than half of the price of the actual calendar itself. And I believe all of these are minis. Okay, so the first one is Abil Royale Advanced, I don't know, it's a Youth Watery Oil. Oh, it's from Guerlain. I was like, I don't know this brand. I just don't know what this is, but I thought that was the brand initially. Okay, so a Youth Watery Oil from Guerlain. This is small, you guys, but Guerlain is very, very expensive. But still, when you're using an oil like this, you typically don't use a lot. At least I don't. So something like this could last me 3-4 weeks, like an entire month, I'm not kidding, and just using it exclusively at night. So it is a mini tester, okay. Comes in its own box, which gives you the directions. This is, and Guerlain is very expensive, 1.6 fluid ounces. I don't hate it, but I already know that these are all minis. So I'm anticipating that. Even for 120 bucks, you get the packaging. Maybe I'll reserve my thoughts till the end. Ooh, it has its own cutout foam, which is kind of nice, so these products don't move around. So this was placed just like that on the inside. That's kind of cool. I don't know if you could take this out though. Your ornaments then would kind of have to fit in there. So I don't know how that would work. Anyway, moving on to day number 2 is right here. Oh my, what? Carolina Herrera. This is a gloss. This is very small, but I didn't know Carolina Herrera did glosses. I thought it was just perfumes. It's the Good Girl Gloss, Hydrating Glossy Lip Plumper. And this one is in the shade 975 Opulent Pink. This is small, you guys. Very small. This is tragically small. I mean, I'm already like thoroughly disappointed that this tiny ass tester came in here. For $120, you guys, I'm not kidding. I got like bigger sizes than this from the calendars that I was purchasing that were $29.95. Actually, it smells like roses, which I don't love. And it's the tiniest doe foot applicator. Like, this is a tester. This is not even a mini. You might as well have just given us a packet. I'm already frustrated that this was so freaking small. Ugh, it starts with a point. 0.05 fluid ounces. They totally could have done better than this. That was tragic. All right, number 3 is a much bigger box. But big isn't always better. This is a facial treatment mask. How many masks are there? It's from SK11, I think is the brand. It's the Radiance and Moisture Boosting Mask. I know that these brands are expensive. I do, I understand that. I get it. When I buy these, you guys, I kind of glance like briefly at it and then I move on. Like I don't necessarily want to see it because a lot of it is I enjoy doing these unboxings, but then also I do them for you guys too. I feel like at this point I've gotten so into it that I feel like I'm trying to find affordable ones or ones that other people aren't buying and that are completely selling out, and then nobody can get their hands on them unless they go and pay double on Mercari or Poshmark or even eBay. That's just unethical to me. That's crazy. I feel like that's kind of mean. Anyway, I think this is just a single one. This calendar was 120 bucks. Again, I understand. This is expensive. I understand Carolina Herrera is expensive, but I got a mini perfume in one of the Macy's advent calendars, like a mini, like a bottle, the shoe bottle that was a mini, not a tester. You know, this is a tester. I spent $120 on this calendar. Okay, day number 4. I mean, the best thing about this has been the packaging so far, so they better step it up. I don't hate this. This is from Estee Lauder. It's the Re-Nutriv Ultimate Diamond Transformative Energy Eye Cream. And again, it comes in its own box. It's also not a terrible size, but this is what everything needed to be. We started off okay, this isn't bad, and then it went like, ooh, and then it was like, ooh, just one mask. I love the packaging. I love everything about what's happening here. Okay. The mini size of this actually retails for $180. The full size of it retails for $300. 0.5 ounces actually retails for $180. What did I get here? 0.17 ounces. I mean, it is an eye cream. An eye cream like this will last me 2 to 3 weeks because I don't use that much. And 0.17 fluid ounces, it isn't a lot, but it's enough for an eye cream for such a small area. I use products like this for my full face sometimes and it actually lasts me a couple of months. So this is a decent size. I'm not hating it. I mean, it's considered a tester for them because the mini itself is 180 bucks. But I would consider it a mini for me. Day number 5, I already looked in it. Okay, it's a Giorgio Armani lip gloss, but again, it's just a tester. I wasn't blown away by these Prismaglass lip glosses. I still have one. This one is in Clear Shine 01, so it's just clear. Now, I did criticize Armani for how cheap the packaging looked in the full size. This is cheap too, but so's the full size. But this is also just a tester. It's not even the size of the box, which would have been cool. It's like down here. For $120, you couldn't get Carolina Herrera and Armani to throw in something better. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up the Macy's advent calendars anymore. Like, the beauty sets seem just fine to me. I get that these are more expensive brands. That I understand. I'm having a hard time finding the $322 value in this little ass shit. Number 6 is right here. This one doesn't have like a peripherated anything in there, so it was just kind of slipping around. This is the Absolute, the serum from Lancome. And I do like the Lancome stuff. I don't know if I've tried the Absolute serum. I have tried the soft cream. Here it is here. This is 0.16 fluid ounces, so it's actually less than the eye cream from Estee Lauder. I love Lancome skincare though. I love it. I almost never hate on getting anything Lancome skincare in these advent calendars because they're so pricey. I love them. It fills up my stock. Honestly, I would just use Lancome skincare products because I just find that they actually do something on my face with very little product. Okay, so the full size of this retails for $280 and it is 1 ounces. Or you can do like the refill that comes in the bottle, which is $230. It's still an ounce. And this one being 0.16 fluid ounces. Like, I get it. It's an expensive product. I always see visible results every single time I use even their tester. So I'm not going to hate it, but I don't know if we're getting to the $322 value. I feel like they take the full size and then they start dividing, you know, going backwards. Like, oh, it's 0.17 fluid ounces, but the full size of this. Does that even work when $280 of it is also a refillable package? That I don't know. Move on to day number 7. I hate this less. It's a YSL and it's like printed on there. Okay, I hate this less than the other 2 glosses in the shade 150 and it has the YSL smell. This is not smaller than some of the minis that I have, so I don't hate it. I feel like this is more worth it than the other one. Why? I couldn't tell you because I really enjoy the YSL formula maybe. Let's move on to number 8. Okay, this is actually a decent size. So like right now we're up to maybe 3 is a decent size and the rest are what I would consider just testers. This is from Cartier. This is the Le Panthier Eau de Parfum. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. This is a decent size. It is a spray. Oh, okay, that is musky. I didn't know Cartier was so musky. This smells manly, not feminine at all. Okay, these are actually not that expensive. So 1.6 ounces retails for $108, which I was expecting it to be more. The 3.3 ounces only retails for $151. I'm on the Macy's website currently. This would be a tester and not a mini size, where a lot of my perfumes that are like this is actually the mini size. This is 0.33 fluid ounces. So, you know, if I were to do my math correctly, I don't know, this is somewhere around, I think $30, I would guess. So it's actually not as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be like a $50 price point for something this size. And the problem is the stench is, scent is not my preference. It's just so musky. Not a perfume that I would use. Okay, let's go to number 9. I think I have smelt this. This is another perfume. This is from Viktor and Rolf. It's the Flower Bomb Beauty Orchid Eau de Parfum. I want to say I got this in an advent calendar last year. Like it was a mini tester. I don't know if I loved it. This one actually is like the cutest little mini. This is in the size 0.24 fluid ounces. There's actually more in this one than there was in the Cartier. But this is actually like a nice scent. I wish someone would bottle up the YSL Candy Glaze scent because I can still smell that on my hand. I don't think this is bad. This will actually get used. And if you guys look behind me, I do have like little minis and they're cute. They're cute for putting up there. You know, they don't get lost in the shuffle when they're little testers. So I don't mind it. Ooh, that's actually like super duper sweet. This one I told you guys was 0.24 fluid ounces and the 0.34 fluid ounces retails for $38. So yeah, what is this? Like $30 right here is the price that this amount would probably retail for. And again, it's a nice cute glass jar. It doesn't have like a stopper in it, but it's the kind, you know, you can pour on your wrist or whatever. I wish it was a sprayer, but it is not. Or like even a roller ball or something like that, but it's not bad. You do get the information and the notes and you do get its own little box and it is a mini. There's just some disappointments in here. I gotta say, like the lip products being the tester sizes has been the most disappointing. All right, number 10. Another tester from Clé de Peau, the Supreme Cream Eye Contour. Okay, Clé de Peau is another brand that I absolutely love their skincare. The first time I tried it, holy shit, this is small. Bam, that's it. Was in my Vogue advent calendar and 3 things came in one day. So I got to use them for quite a bit of time, but this is embarrassing. Oh my gosh, it's not even to the top. Where is even the value in this? This is 2 uses. Come on. This? Cute. Worth it. This little ass thing? Woo! Sheesh. Okay, so the Clé de Peau eye contour that's in like the glass bottle that comes with its own spoon is $130. No. That is the mini, you guys. Normally it retails for $290. I'm on the Clé de Peau website. I mean, it just straight up says samples on it. The 6 ml of this eye cream, and it is considered a mini, retails for $130. So they're trying to say that this is supposed to retail for 43 bucks. 43.3333334 because this is 2 mils, and if 6 mils retails for 130 bucks, that's what this would cost. This amount would be $43 and change. 43 freaking dollars. So that's all Macy's did here. They just told us what the retail value was of something. They dabbed enough product in, and then they were like, yeah, that's 43 bucks right there. That's how expensive this is. This literally is $43. If you buy something like this and you want to add to your collection, like you just have a ton of minis and testers floating around in the ether of your house and in your drawers, it's fine if it's like Lancome, Clé de Peau, Estee Lauder. Like you're throwing in all these very expensive brands and just using them back to back. It's a nice way to stock up without one eye cream costing you $280 for like a year's supply. In that way, I kind of get it, because then you get a ton of other stuff. Perfumes, it's basically a stock. That's the only value I feel like that you're gonna get. Somebody who doesn't already have a stock and likes to keep one product at a time to last them for a while instead of rotating a bunch of different products, that's where I see the value in this just not being existent, essentially. Did we do day number 10? Yes, we did. What a shame. All right, let's go on to day 11. Oh, this is cute. I've had one of these before. Erin, it's the Eau de Parfum. It's the Mediterranean Honeysuckle. Again, I don't hate it. Didn't come in a box. It was just placed in the styrofoam. But I like that the minis are in their own individual glass jars. I have tried some perfume from this brand, but I haven't tried this particular one in Mediterranean Honeysuckle. And I think it's Erin. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong and that's not it. 1.4 fluid ounces at the bottom. Whoa, what? What? No, that's not right. 0.14 fluid ounces. I was like, oh, excuse me. All right, the travel size here retails for $35, and the travel size is actually 0.24 fluid ounces. Do that math. A size like this would retail for $20 all on its own. I don't hate it. Anytime it's cute glass packaging or it comes in its own box, but isn't this small, I do like it. Day number 12, you got your infamous $10 off your next $40 purchase beginning the first of the year. I even tried to use one that came in one of my advent calendars and I didn't realize it wasn't until 1/1. All right, the final day is from La Mer. It's the moisturizing cream, and this is 0.24 fluid ounces. I have not tried anything from La Mer, so I have to say I am very excited to get this. And 0.5 ounces retails for $100. It goes up to, oh my word, 16.5 ounces retails for $2,860. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 3.4 ounces retails for $610. 2 ounces is $390. 1 ounce is $200. So the half ounce, $100. So this at 0.24, just under $50 is what this would retail for if they made a size like this. This is obviously a tester or a sample size, so not something that they make, but a whopping $50 for this. No kidding, almost to the ounce itself. $50, 43 bucks. Like, I even think they got the value of this wrong because they said $322. I still think, though, part of the value of what you get is a glass jar. When you actually buy these, most of these come in glass jars. Now, La Mer, I actually don't think comes in a glass jar. This actually feels somewhat ceramic. Oh no, it is. This is fully a glass jar. I was totally wrong. This is glass, top is plastic. So I think it's actually a condensed version of the full size. So actually, it probably is $50 whole in the moisturizing cream right here. Ooh, dang, you guys, that is thick. You see that? Ooh, it's not going anywhere. Ooh, highly, highly scented though. I do know that a lot of people like La Mer products, but probably wouldn't spend that kind of money on themselves. So hey, if you want to spend $120, get all these other little goodies, you can. $50 worth of La Mer, the moisturizing cream right here. That was it. That was day 12. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below, whether or not you think this is worth it. I know that this is really a luxury calendar. And a lot of these things, as I was pricing them out, they really are more on the expensive side. And there are best sellers here. There are things that probably a lot of people that do like luxury beauty, luxury skincare, they do buy on an everyday basis. I'm somebody who loves luxury, like the most expensive all the way to the most dirt cheap that's out there. Give me $1 makeup or give me $1,000 makeup. It's fine. I love it all. I judge just the same, just based on performance. But anyway, I would still love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below of whether or not you thought this advent calendar was worth it, whether you're going to pick it up, all that great stuff, you guys. I do have more advent calendar unboxings to come. I have 2 more so far, but the holiday season is not over. It's not even quite upon us yet, as it's not December 1st. So there might be more to come. If you guys aren't currently subscribed, I'd love to see you subscribe. You guys, I'm out of here, and I hope to catch you all in my next video. Bye, guys.